Yo, it's a Show to Uncut podcast. This is season 3 of episode 10. This is your boy King E right here.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy CP in the building. Let's get it going.
Hey, it's your boy Ninja. What's up, people? What's up? What's going on?
So new edition, new time.
New time.
We're gonna have our boy Ninja grace us with some shout outs. Y'all ready for this?
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yay! How everybody doing? Shout out to the people that's still alive. You ain't dead. You still living. You got both of your hands and your feet. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Real quick, shout out to Drake for putting men on game for putting hot sauce in the condoms now.
Yeah.
Don't get trapped. Don't get trapped. You don't want those problems. Your life is more important than that. Just for those 5 minutes of pumps. 5 minutes. You can count them if you're bored. Let's see. Shout out to the people that actually still give up handicapped parking spots. Because I know half of y'all be lying acting like y'all crippled. But some of y'all are really special for real. So shout out. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, shout out for people that actually go to grocery stores and actually put the carts inside the cart rack. You know, that tells you a lot about your character. Put the carts in the cart rack. Stop being petty. It's bad enough they already got to deal with your face. Stop being like that. So shout out to the people that put the carts in the cart rack.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else can I go with? It doesn't matter what you're wearing nowadays. So shout out to the people that just get up and put on their clothes and get out the door to go wherever they need to go and go back to wherever they go, regardless of how people feel. And they don't even need their phone. They can throw their phone in the house and they can go up there and do what they need to do. So shout out to them people that just keep it normal.
Mismatched socks and all.
A and B.
Bonnets.
A and B. Yeah.
Flip flops. Shout out to them, man. Man, what else can I talk about? Oh yeah. Shout out to the haters that still want to hate you every single day. Shout them out. You want to know why? Because they know you better than anybody. And sometimes it's better to trust a snake than your own people. Because your own people is going to put you in your death faster than the people that's around you every day. So sometimes, shout out to your haters. Shout them out. It's weird. It's weird how it is, but you know how the universe goes, man.
Yeah.
Love to everybody. You don't got to worry about nothing. Let's see what else. I don't think that's about it, y'all. Shout out to y'all that's supporting us, from CP to Trap to King to even me, even though sometimes I be like looking like this all the time, but shout out to y'all, man. We love y'all for everything that y'all put up with, and y'all may look at us like we crazy, but we all crazy equally, some way.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That was our shout outs, man. Just wanted to show you guys some love to all the people out there,
man.
Strange and not so strange. Wanted to give you guys some appreciation. So shout outs.
Yeah.
Man. So what you guys been getting into this week, man?
Well, I'm still doing my school. I'm getting it done. I mean, it's steady going. I think I'm on the last week of cultural studies. Pretty interesting. I had to do a slideshow presentation of this Instagram model. She's actually a virtual Instagram model. It was about this guy named Cameron.
So you got to look at an Instagram model.
Yeah, but it was but it wasn't the terms of what you think it is though. So it was more like the man that created her was his name is Cameron James Wilson.
Wait. Created her? What do you mean created her?
Science.
She's a virtual Instagram model.
Oh,
her name is, and her
that's
name is
not what I
Shudu.
expected.
Her name is whenever y'all get a chance, her name is Shudu Graham. SHUDU Graham. And then she broke the internet when she wore like Rihanna's Fenty lipstick. I got a nice little picture of her. She got really dark skin, but it was a white man that created her. And she got pretty. She's like they keep her as like the princess of South Africa. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. She's really
What?
pretty.
White
You check it
boys
out.
know what they like, boy.
Hey, I ain't mad at them.
I'm not mad at them either.
Shout out to Mr. Wilson too, man, for making some beautiful art, man. Y'all should definitely go check it out. It's definitely something to look at.
Yeah, that's for sure, man.
I'm gonna check it out.
I'll check it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out, man. What about you, CP, man? What you do this week?
Man, I've just been on the grind, but it's grinding slowly to a halt, but the ball gonna start rolling back. But the thing is, yeah, right now traveling is up high, but the weather is messed up. So yeah. So you got your cancellations of flights and stuff like that. Folks calling out. They don't, care to come out. They don't care to fly or not fly. It's just all jacked up, which is messing up my business as far as being in the hotel. So, I mean, other than that, I just been on the grind, trying to take care of my wife. She was feeling sick. She's better now, and we're all better. And we've been tested for the COVID, and everybody is negative. So we still alive in 2020.
Hey.
Make it.
By any means necessary.
That's right. So
y'all be great this year.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm preparing a flower ceremony. So what's going on right now is my mother's birthday is next Saturday coming up.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm preparing a flower ceremony for her. I'm here at the home. And it's gonna be something small because we still dealing with the COVID situation and stuff like that. So we're not having a lot of people come out and come over for it. But in general, if it was bigger, it'd probably be much better. But we're gonna do it really close knit. And a flower ceremony works like this. You start off with an empty vase. Okay.
Okay.
And every person who comes in, not only are they bringing a gift, but they have to bring a flower with them.
That's nice.
All right? And it could be a single flower, it can be a bouquet of flowers, but it has to go into the vase. And no one knows exactly what kind of flowers everyone else is bringing, but you have to bring a flower and put it into the vase. Okay. So the idea is at the end of the night, you have this beautiful flower bouquet with all these different things and all these different types of flowers that everyone brought, and you present it to the birthday person, and that's the flower ceremony. That's how that works. So you just building on this beautiful bouquet of flowers. Everybody just comes in and puts a flower.
Everybody just brings one in.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I wish they were in season. I'd bring them. What is it? A magnolia. The big trees.
Yeah.
I would bring that because
she loves the magnolia flowers, man. Yeah, she loves magnolias.
Either that or formosas.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I've been working on, man. I'm trying to do something nice for her, or whatever, and I think that would be real nice. So I'm inviting a little bit of people over, a few close friends, and we're gonna go ahead and have this ceremony this way. And also, she's born the same time my aunt is born. Both her and her sister have the same birthday. More than 10 years apart, but they managed to have the birthdays. Huh?
Is TT coming over?
She lives out in Charleston, South Carolina. So I'm trying to get some stuff her way too, some gifts and stuff her way. I'm trying to send some stuff her way and take care of everybody. Make sure that everybody's good on their birthday.
Yeah,
that's the plan. But yeah, I mean that's all I've been really doing. I haven't been doing much. I've been kind of resting home, working throughout the times, and just not doing much. I've been chilling. Apparently, I can't. I gotta have some woman with me all the time. According to one of my friends here,
I have nothing to say.
I won't point them out. You know, I won't make it a big deal, nothing. But this particular person,
this particular person you speak of, you were saying, go ahead. I'm listening.
That I, you know, King E is a player, and that
he's not a player. He just crushes a lot.
No, I do not. See, you're not gonna put words in my mouth either. Okay. I don't do none of that. All right. No. All right. I am a lucky person when things happen and things occur.
Oh yeah, that's what it
is.
That's
about it. Yes, I'm very lucky. I'm fortunate. And I'm appreciative.
Right. He's very lucky. Very appreciative.
Very appreciative.
Read between the lines, y'all. Don't be fooled.
No, man. I don't be acting out like that, man. I'm wholesome.
Even worse. You just made it sound.
Did you just see both our heads turn like that? We just look both like he looked up, I looked up like
nah, bro.
Nah, man. I don't be I don't have it like that, man. I'm not out here lying to the world like fresh and fit. I'm not that kind of not that kind of deal.
Yeah, I don't know who's out here on a Sunday evening drinking wine, but
cheers to you.
Shut up to that, man.
Cheers.
He lying.
that ninja right there, that's him right here. If you can read this backwards.
Yeah, that's right. I'm right. Capping. He wearing a rating cap, man. That's okay. It's all good. Nobody gonna tell.
Who wearing a Raven cap?
Y'all do me wrong for one. Okay.
No, we do not.
Yeah. First of all, y'all not showing the right kind of cups. Okay.
Well,
this is what kind of cup you supposed to be showing right here.
You send me the cup and then we'll go on.
No. This right here is a Shelter Uncut cup. This is what we need. All right. Oh, this is what the kind of cup you need to show.
Now look at them.
Product placement.
Product placement.
Yeah.
Product placement.
Yep. That's the cup you need to be having right here.
Yeah.
You can go to the merch store and you can get that.
I will agree. I will agree to whatever you want to call me, as long as you have this cup in your hand.
Okay, that's a bet. That's a bet.
You just gotta deal with it, bro. I'm just saying.
Shoot. But yo, let's go ahead and get into the show, man. We got up here right now on the page, man. We started the show with it. We didn't take it down. We wanted to kind of give our condolences and respect to Regina King, who lost her son Ian, and apparently he committed suicide a few days ago. So, and just knowing that can be difficult time for the family, for her, especially her being her son. I wish her the best in trying to handle it and to managing it. I don't know much more I could tell her on that. I don't know if I would say the right thing. But I think mainly that I want to kind of give condolences to it and just let her know, as far as us at the show, we wish her and her family the best in trying to manage everything.
The very best.
That's rough, man.
That's
a strong woman though, so I think she gonna be fine with it. But everybody just keep her in prayers, y'all.
Yeah,
that's not easy.
I hear people say it all the time. The worst thing that they can do is outlive their child, and I hear it all the time, and I see it all the time. So it's just, I really, my sincere condolences. I feel for you because I know where it's coming from.
Yeah, you guys know I lost my brother a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I kind of feel like I handle it how I handle it, and I don't really feel too bad or too terrible or too brought down from everything.
Well,
Um,
that's good.
but like everybody else isn't the same.
Mm-hmm.
My mother didn't take that well with my brother passing like that, and a lot of my other
Mm-hmm.
family members didn't take it well either. Um, we all handled it differently.
Yeah.
But I think it shows volume. Um, when we're able to kind of finally beat it, and I feel it takes time, but I think it speaks volume, and the people who are strong enough to kind of handle it and manage it
Mm-hmm.
and make
Because
and make good choices right now, and don't try not to let your emotions lead you into the wrong ones at the moment. It's
Yeah.
difficult to say that, but that's something that um good people who care about you will tell you and remind you, hey, I know you got a lot of things going on right now and a lot of stress in your life, a lot of your emotions are going up, but you gotta make sure you remain staying in your head
mm-hmm.
and and try to manage your emotions so that you can make sure you're making the right choices out here. Because if we get to this tough, make sure you make the right choices.
Right. To be going ahead making rash decisions because based on your emotions,
Stay strong.
you got to keep your head in the game because life still goes on. Life still goes on, and you still got to wake up every day. You still got to work. You still got to drive your car, and still got to probably got kids. If you don't have any kids, then you just got to worry about yourself. But if the people that have kids, you can't. You have no time to chill. You have to stay on the grind and do what you do, and you just gotta keep all the good memories and keep it pushing. But everybody's gonna grieve. You're gonna grieve for a while, but the most beautiful thing is to overcome your battles, overcome all the obstacles in your life. Because if if you lost a loved one or whatever the case may be, they will want you to be happy if they're not here. So that's the one thing you should always remember: love yourself first, and then so you can be the better person for your kids and for your loved ones that you don't have.
Yeah,
That's all self
Hey,
growth.
let's say this. Cheers to the one that we got, and cheers to the ones that are not here anymore.
that's for
Hey,
sure.
Cheers.
It's funny you talk about that, man. It's 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 a it's a very difficult time when
right?
you lose somebody.
Yeah, definitely so.
And I think right now, man, when we come off of this whole COVID thing, we lost a lot of people to COVID, man. We lost a lot of people to COVID. And we look at it right now, and I think it kind of hits everybody a little bit deeper right now when we lose people. Like me personally, I didn't know Regina King's son. I know who Regina King is,
Yeah, exactly.
but
Yeah.
but but I think like when you hear that people like I have friends losing, like I lost my father recently along with losing my brother. I got another friend, he lost his father. Another friend of mine, she lost her father. Um we got these celebrities that we could that some of us consider legends passing away and and dying. Like Meatloaf just passed away on the
Yep.
same
Hmm.
day Louis Anderson passed away. And
That's
then
crazy.
I'm hearing more news about my friends and what they're dealing with and how tough everything is right now in these days. And then Regina King loses her son right after that. It's a lot. It's a
Hmm.
lot going on. And then us as people, I guess we're more social now, so we kind of were there more. I watched this lady, and this is before all of that. I watched this lady who who was who was crying because Prince passed away. When Prince passed away, and I know she didn't know who Prince was, but I started to think about like the fact that, man, I think with the way everything is now, with everything being more social, and we build these relationships in our head and our minds, or we just get used to hearing from these people or seeing certain people, that when we lose them or they're no longer there with us, it matters more than it probably would normally. you know,
Yeah, that's weird.
you hear about somebody, yeah, it's very weird. You hear about somebody, passing away, that you didn't know, not a celebrity, somebody who wasn't even in your life, but you know somebody who's dealing with it, it kind of matters more now than it used to matter before. After this whole COVID thing like that, I think people in general started caring more about the fact we were losing people left and right.
Yeah, a common.
Yeah.
We really was losing a lot of people though. So it was like,
and we're still in this whole thing where we're still losing people from that disease, and we're still losing people in general.
Now I got another variant going on, apparently.
Yeah.
And so it just I think they're doing it. I'm not saying they're doing this on purpose, but it's starting to feel like it's on purpose.
And even when these people are, yes, I'm saying, because it's so much, and then even when people are passing away, you know, it's difficult on the families because you can't even have the funeral like the 6 to 7 days. So you have to go through that process of burying somebody that takes a month or so now just to put them in the dirt.
Only thing you got is cremation, pretty much.
Yeah,
and it takes them a long time to get certain things done. It's
I don't
not
like that
fast like it used to
cremation.
be. I don't like cremation either. I don't want anybody to cremate me. If I die, put me in there with the worms, man.
Put me in the ground so I can return to the earth.
Put me in there. I don't want that. Mm-mm. I want to wake up in my casket traumatized.
Damn. I don't want to be traumatized. I don't wake up at all. I just want to
I kind of feel like it's moments in time where we wake up in our casket and just look around for a second and then go back to being dead. Like
so this is where it comes that saying comes from. If Evan was here, he'd be turning in his grave.
Cremate
blah, 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 blah,
lies.
Because
lies.
The reason why I say cremate me is because I'm not gonna be the exact same person if I do was to come out that casket. So cremate me. Make sure I am gone.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad if I don't come back the exact same way, or I might have one eye gone or one leg, bro.
Well, no, I might actually not necessarily be too mad, just due to the fact that like, I can't say y'all, I can't say y'all was y'all, you know, I might feel like I'm out of a Superman for a moment. Wait a minute, I actually did this.
No,
it may not be great.
No,
hey, I actually did this.
I wake up in my grave. I'm gonna be like, man, I was asleep, and I'm gonna close that casket right back down.
Then I also have these ideas that maybe like also, I mean, we have that whole thing about I believe in going to heaven and everything else too. But I also think like, hey man, what if we was in our caskets and we were actually dreaming the whole time while we was in our casket? You know, how interesting would that be?
I prefer never to wake. I prefer never to wake up. Ignorance is bliss.
I don't think we actually will. I think we will stay in that dream state if we was just there. But they say there's supposed to be a certain amount of like electric current running through you to kind of keep you going like that.
Well, I hope the current. I'm not paying the bill. I hope the current is off.
Man, silly.
Dead serious. Literally dead serious.
I really don't think we have any kind of power over that.
We could.
Nah, I beg to differ.
We could. Oh, I'm dropping my water. But nah, we could, man. I mean, it all depends, man. We don't really know what's going to happen when we get out of here, man.
We really don't.
Can we get much higher?
You don't really know what's going to happen, man. I always think about like people are I always think about people like who have passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And I think to myself, man, I'm like, man, they know. They know what happens. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying I'm gonna go figure it out.
Okay.
I figure that's the last question. That's the last question. That's the last question I want to figure out in the whole world.
The last adventure.
Yeah, that's the last adventure and the last question I want to figure out right there. All right. Because what happens next?
Yeah.
I'm not really too worried about it, man. The way I see it, man, this world's gonna flow regardless of whether or not I'm here or not.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to leave my imprint on it.
Heard on
you
that.
Feel me?
Yep.
That's what I feel.
Yeah, I
But
can dig it.
Yeah,
I
but
can dig it.
I want to talk to y'all about something about that, man. We can kind of segue over to this. So you know how generally we do things in our rules and our lives and our principles, and it kind of in general I feel like, and I may be wrong when I say this, but I feel like all of our ideas of what's right and what's wrong lawfully came from religion.
Depends on the person, yeah.
And well, no, I mean religion, and like the fact that we don't do certain things, or we behave because we believe that it's gonna affect what happens to us when we go.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you got people who don't eat pork, for instance, because according to them, Jesus said it was unclean.
You're going to hell because you ate a pig.
Pretty much. And I don't think that's I don't really think that's I don't really think that's even partially true. But I feel like people say, well, Jesus said it was unclean, so don't eat it. And then you got people in church, they say, Jesus say don't drink. I mean, you shouldn't be drinking because it's bad for you, so don't drink any alcohol. And I'm like, well, damn. Jesus sat there and drunk plenty of wine, and plenty of wine and alcohol. And I'm not saying he was drunk, and I'm not saying he wasn't drunk. But I'm saying is there were some times he drunk. He spoke about drinking too much and indulging too much in it, and handling your liquor in general.
Look, but don't touch, but don't taste, but don't swallow.
Okay, Bill Clinton.
I'm sitting there looking at him like,
hey, that's a quote from a movie, The Devil's Advocate.
That was a terrible movie.
No, Devil's Advocate was a pretty crazy movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
terrible quote,
that doesn't make any sense. I was like, that doesn't
crazy.
But no, because like I look at it like this. This is the way I look at it. I look at it like as in Jesus's understanding of things weren't the way that everybody would stay, and it would always remain. I don't think he understood or knew everything as far as science and stuff like that too, because he showed a lot of his words and how he spoke in the Bible. You show that he didn't know everything, but he was learning things the same as we do. And his understanding of it was pigs were unclean because of what he saw the pigs eating, and that was the kind of what people in his times would say. Hey, those pigs are unclean because they watched what those pigs were eating. They probably say, "Oh, you shouldn't be eating those, man. They eat any and everything. It can't be good for you. It can't be healthy. It can't be clean." So pork was said as unclean, and that's truthfully how it's set historically in Jesus's time frame. So that was the idea of pork for a lot of different nations and a lot of different people. They felt that pork was unclean and not right, but yet they still today we're a little bit more knowledgeable about pork and stuff like that, and we can't sit around and say, "Hey, I don't eat pork, but I eat catfish." For that reason.
Bottom feeders.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing. They will eat any and everything that's down there. Catfish, tilapia. They will eat any and everything that's down there. Shrimp, any and everything that's down there. But you guys will eat that too. And technically those are the same things we would say about the pigs, and Jesus said about that if he understood that particular feature of catfish and tilapia and shrimp, he might not have tried to feed it to 1,000 people.
You're stupid.
But
I bring forth catfish.
But wow. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I know he didn't feed them catfish. That wasn't the fish of that region. But I'm just using that as an example.
I'm pretty sure it probably was salmon or something like that.
So yeah.
Salmon,
trout, something like that.
Well, no, it wasn't salmon. That. It wasn't salmon either. It was I actually did know
herring.
I
trout.
Looked it up. No, it's nothing like that. It's another name for the fish that they had in that particular region during those times. But it was none of that.
I love me some salmon, y'all, for
future
references.
That's what's for dinner tonight. That's what's for dinner tonight. Yeah, boy.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm getting at is, I think that the understanding of why Jesus said that was taken a little bit too far and a little too literal, because we literally look at that Bible and we don't look at how things were said or why it was said. We just look at the fact it was said.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got people now that believe, like religiously, whether you're Christian, whether you're Islamic, that you shouldn't eat pork.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, and they a lot of times people will actually put that towards, if you tell them, say, I don't eat pork, they will say, what kind of religion are you? Are you Muslim? What are you? Because you're not eating pork, which makes no sense to me. You should not be you should not instantly say the person is a Muslim because they don't eat pork. Okay, don't do that.
I'm a vegan, thank you very much. Give me a second. Let me turn on some lights, okay?
All right, man. But yeah, it's kind of like this. You don't know exactly why.
That's funny as hell.
You don't know why somebody is not eating pork. But generally, I feel like the understanding that they do it because of their religion, to me, I feel like it's not necessarily, and that's just my opinion. I don't think that message has been brought through clearly through time.
That's awesome.
I don't see that. I just don't see that as a good message than what people have actually been saying through time. I feel like it's a lot of things that were said, and there's a lot of things that were taken in context incorrectly.
Yeah, definitely some misinterpretations. Definitely. So and I think the whole thing is, you really need to understand when you're actually if you're reading the Bible, it's for your own interpretation. It's really not. I mean, it's good that you can get you go to church and you can seek a teacher or a minister or whatever the case may be. But at the exact same time, they're not the only ones that's teaching you. You're supposed to learn that for yourself as well. Don't be ignorant.
Don't be a sheep. You need to be the head of the pack. Don't be a follower. You need to teach yourself and walk on your own path. That's my opinion.
Exactly. Because I don't think you can necessarily say that you don't have ideas or questions and one of the things about that you heard or was preached to you about a Bible. If you just sit there and believe what somebody who told you is, you're not helping yourself and actually building yourself to make yourself, to me, if you want it to be more spiritual or however it may be, I don't think you're actually putting in the effort if you're not finding out for yourself or trying to understand it yourself.
To do it on your own.
Instead of trying to understand what Pastor so-and-so said, or Reverend so-and-so said, or Brother so-and-so said, you need to be able to understand what that is to you as a person. So I take it into context or whatever in that end. Also, it's a lot of things that people may say anyway. You don't have to be a Christian or whatever based upon how those teachings were. You can be whatever you want to be. Me personally, though, I don't really necessarily know what my true definition of what my belief is, or not really belief. I definitely know what my belief is, but I don't know what to call myself or what group to put myself in, because I have gotten to a point in my life spiritually that I prefer to use my own knowledge and my own sight into what I want to be and where I want to be, instead of letting anyone tell me or point me or guide me in the direction of what it happens. Because at the end of the day, when we get to the pearly gates, it probably doesn't matter if I follow Bill. What matters is what decisions I made.
Person.
Facts.
I thought everything was good. No, you're going to hell.
Exactly my point. So you have to be able to make that decision yourself.
For yourself. Yeah.
You can't expect him to be right, because he only knows what he's been taught. He doesn't know, and I can't teach you or teach the next person. I can explain my point of view of what I believe. Exactly. I can explain what I believe, but I expect you to figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, nobody don't want to listen to all that he say, she says nonsense.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I'm tired of playing that telephone.
This 2022, stuff. Man.
Especially when we've gained enough knowledge and know now that the Bible itself and the word and how we've been looking at it through years has been tampered with. You know, obviously we got the Holy Bible, the Quran, and all these other books. And guess what? They're generally all the same stories with the same people in it. May have different names, but it may be the same stories, different people, different times, or the same times.
Interpretations of it. Yes. Interpretations of it from
and
different,
you can find
different perspectives. And
you can find that that some of those things in the Bible were true based upon what history, because history elsewhere speaks about it. That's not in the Bible or shows it and that it happened in those places. So be able to find and locate places and figure out things and put two and two together about what we see in history, not just what we see or read in the Bible or in those books even.
I was thinking about this type of situation last night, but I won't even start in on it. I'll talk to you about it later.
We right now, for instance, and this is really what the topic is about. I just kind of want to brief y'all on that first before we get there.
Right.
On the whole pork thing. So as of right now, there's been 2 transplants.
Okay. 2 transplants of what?
It's not swine flu.
Hold on. It was 2 transplants they have done now. They've done a transplant to someone's heart, and they've transplanted a kidney. And they are
a kidney.
Yes, but from a pig into a human being.
Bruh.
And the organs are working flawlessly.
That's what's up.
But it's organs. Organs. Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, it's working flawlessly, but the only reason it's working flawlessly is because they removed certain genes in those organs and made it more acceptable to humans, and then they added a couple more human genes to those organs to make it even better.
So if I needed a kidney, I don't have to be on a waiting list. I don't have to be.
Tell me,
exactly.
They take some whole animal organs and they take that and they say, "Bloop, unplug it from you," like kidney. And they just take a pig kidney and just
a genetically modified organ, but yes.
Wait, we got technology for that?
Yes,
apparently
we're doing that now.
So.
It's inside a man's heart. The man is alive. He's been alive for a month and a half now. He's doing amazing.
Well, they
did a kidney. They did a kidney 2 weeks ago. Now this brought up a question for me, because I don't and I kind of wish I had someone here that was religiously had that belief, so I can ask them.
I know what you're about to go about.
Because I want to know. Yeah, because I want to know if that particular pig organ was going to save your life and give you a heart. Would you refuse it based upon your religious belief, or would it not necessarily cause a problem with your religious belief?
Wow, really?
Wow, bro, really, bro.
You're gonna choose a pig. You don't deal with pig, but you're gonna choose a pig over your life.
Hey, listen,
let's go.
And but this happens all the time, and a lot of people have procedures, and they won't go through the procedures because of their religious beliefs. And they may die, and they do whatever they may do because they find out certain things are against their religious beliefs, so they will not do it.
Okay, now listen, I'm just gonna be real with you.
But is eating a pig the same as having a pig organ inside your body?
All right, I'm gonna be real. I understand that y'all don't eat pork, but if that little porky pig is gonna save your pathetic life, I'll take the pig.
That's all, folks.
I'll take that pig,
man.
Bro.
Yeah.
And you can't say, hey, bro, it just sounds crazy as all. I've been denying pigs all my life, bro. And next you know, it's gonna take a pig and pig kidneys to save my life, bro. Bro, I'm letting that pig save my life, bro. I'm just gonna be eating pork chops tomorrow, bro.
This is the thing. Some folks consider their body a temple.
Yeah.
So you putting in something that's not in your beliefs in the temple, then it's a no-go. So yeah,
and we don't know what God gonna say about us having a pig heart or pig kidneys or something like that. We don't know. We don't know.
I'm sure
that's crazy.
I'm sure once your body in the ground and the energy that's in your body leave, it's not gonna really matter if you had a pig heart or a pig kidney or anything.
Hey, you might run faster with a pig heart.
It'd be lightning. What's the dude? Bulk?
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Wilson, for giving me that pig heart.
I'm gonna go try out for the Olympics
in 2 minutes.
I might go try out for the Olympics. I got this fresh pig heart. Ooh, I'm ready to run, Jack.
Man got a whole horse heart inside his body. He can run like the marathon, man. Country.
Can you give me some pig hoofs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of curious.
Man, going around here looking like Motaro from Mortal Kombat.
But I was curious to how much more stamina he would gain or he would lose with having a pig heart. Now, a pig organ.
They don't run.
They don't really run. But when they do,
they haul ass
now. Deep South, they have pig chasing contests now. They haul ass.
Where? I need to go to this. Yo, that's funny.
No, it be in the mud and you try to catch the pig.
I don't care, bro. I just want to see
money.
I just want to see it.
Oh, look it up on YouTube.
I want to go to it and see these people say something.
That is something we ought to do. I can definitely go see a pig race.
Yeah, bro.
What my question is it's not a pig race. It's like
a pig catching competition.
They're trying to catch it. They're trying to catch the pig.
Catch it and just rope it up or something like that?
No, like
how to catch it with your hands, bro.
They let it loose.
Oh, small pigs?
Pigs.
I think so.
They let it loose.
I've seen that.
Funny.
I've
seen that then.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. So, but my question is
I want to see
the pig's heart the same size of a human heart?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, from what I saw, it looked like it was smaller because they showed the heart. They showed the genetically modified heart, and it looked like it was almost 75% or 65% the normal size of a human heart. So it didn't seem like it was as big, but it had all the valves that it was necessary for the heart to work.
So
it also makes me feel bad. I go to those Brazilian barbecue places and I eat the pig heart. Now I just feel like I'm eating an organ that could save a life.
You're too much.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. Who's going to hell? That guy right there. Anyway, that guy right there. Anyway, but okay, so can we inject these hearts and make them, like they inject stuff and make stuff larger? Can we inject these hearts and make these hearts fit?
Well, they probably could, but it's never good to have an enlarged heart anyway.
Okay.
And you wouldn't necessarily want to make it bigger than what it's supposed to be. At the end of the day, having a bigger heart isn't necessarily good. It means the heart is going to use much more energy to try to work.
Well, I'm just saying, as far as the size, can we we don't want it large, we don't want it small. I want a medium.
Nah, screw all that, man. You still using a pig heart at the end of the day, bro. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, you don't want to fool with what works, man.
Oh yeah, don't if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Yeah, like you
come on,
customize the hearts. Like, hey, can I have you tattoo my name on the heart before you put it in me?
Yeah, I want a heart. I want a heart with an arrow on it.
I want a heart that say Big Daddy on it.
Man, come on, bro. This is a pig heart. I was gonna customize the pig hearts. This ain't Hit My Ride. Oh, this is Hit My Heart.
We have the mask and be like, today
you gotta put a camera. You gotta put a camera right on inside there. So and then have the video on your shoulder. Be like, hey, that's my pig heart tattoo. That's my pig heart tattoo.
Like today we're about to pimp. We're about to pimp this man's heart. Today we're about to pimp this man's heart. We're about to put the tattoo.
Your name be bouncing on your heart in the camera.
We put some diamond studded rims on his heart, mate. I'm like, okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, let's get it. A pig heart. No, on that note, no, if it's gonna save my life, I don't care what religion I am. It's a thumbs up. Give it to me.
Me
What you
too.
say, Ninja?
Hell no. Hell no. Don't put no pig heart in me. Just let me go, man.
See, you did not just sit up here and say, "Nah, y'all can't. Y'all need to get that pig heart. It's gonna save your life."
No,
you ain't gonna have no pig heart in me.
What he did say, if it's gonna save your life, yes, but with him, he disagrees because
Ninja, I'm just saying, if it's gonna save your life, you gonna do it?
Me personally, if it was to save my life, I'd say go ahead and pull that plug, bro.
But what he said earlier,
if God wanted me to have a pig heart,
he would have gave me one.
He would have gave me one.
He did give you one. He literally had the doctor says, "Hey, this is the pig heart God made available for you."
That is besides the point. Okay,
that is not besides the point. Y'all ain't gonna sit up here and tell me God didn't gave me something so I don't need it. Body. And he literally right here, like with his angels, like, "Hey, this is your way of life. I have got a pig heart for you.
Can I get a baboon heart,
and
please?
I am telling you that this is the pig's heart that I gave Dr. Brown to put in you."
God didn't say it was a pig heart. He said it was a heart.
Hey, listen, all I got to say is this.
I want a baboon heart.
I'm going to tell you this.
I'm going to tell y'all I'm going to tell you the little proverb story.
You want to take out my factory default heart and put in a pig heart.
I want a baboon heart.
Listen.
Pull the plug.
I'm going to tell y'all, okay, a very quick proverb story, okay? Proverbial story, whatever y'all want to call it. But it goes a little something like this.
Put on the church music.
No, the dude sat in the ocean, okay? And he was in the ocean. And he was out in the middle of the ocean. Nothing's out there. He's lost in the ocean. A boat comes by. And the man and they throw out a lifesavers raft and everything for the man to get on the boat. The man says, "Oh no, I'm gonna wait for God to come save me. You can go ahead and go. You can leave." So the man says, "Okay." He puts his deal back into his boat and goes off. And a big old cruise boat comes by. All right, cruise boat comes. Throws out the thing, tried to get him or whatever. He says, "No, God gonna come save me." And so the cruise boat leave him. Okay. And so now the dude's sitting out there in the ocean. It's almost a day. It's gone by, and he dies in the water. Okay, drowns out there. And he goes to heaven. He sits in front of God and asks God, say, "Hey, man, why didn't you come save me?" God said, "I gave you 2 boats."
Silly, man.
God said, "I gave you 2 boats. You should have got on the boat." No, that is. God said, "I gave you 2 boats. I put that there for you to survive and take it, and you didn't."
That sounds more like a joke, not a proverb.
No, it's not a joke. It is definitely a thing. It's a story about how you can sit there and wait, and what you think God is, and what you think God gave you. You think God provides for you, but you don't always know that He's providing everything for you. It's not like you call him up on the phone and talk to him all the time and say, "Hey, so what's going on, bro? Shoot, man. Hey, did you see Jesus' new last haircut? Well, it was horrible. Like you ain't said nothing. You're not calling Jesus on a regular or God on a regular basis to have conversations with him. So when you get a signal or a sign or a chance or an opportunity, you take it.
Got it.
Simple as that.
He talked to me every morning. I don't know what you're talking about. He called me every day. Say good morning.
No, he does not. You're schizophrenic. I'm just saying, like,
that's funny.
You crazy as all I know.
I'm just keeping it honest. All right. Let's just be real about it. We're not talking to Jesus every day. We get symbols, we get signs, we get these things that work out for us or to give us ways to get out of those situations or it's out there for us to reach. We just need to reach it. And then sometimes it's not meant for us to reach it, but we're meant to be an example to somebody who's trying.
Heard.
And so
I pray every morning.
Yeah, but you pray every morning, and you succeed in things, and you fail in things.
Of course.
And when you fail it, and when you fail and you make mistakes, your son comes and see his dad fail and make mistakes. But he also sees you when you succeed, right?
Right. Of course, without a doubt.
Well, so you never thought that you're the example of that someone else's needs, so that they can see what how to succeed and how to fail?
I never did say that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm asking you. Did you ever think about that?
Oh, I think about that all the time.
And so a lot of people don't. A lot of people say, I'm in this situation right now, and either they kind of wait on God to make a decision for them, or wait for this big, huge, thing to happen to change their life. But no one's doesn't realize the miracle is already there. You're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. Whether you're trying to do something and you're failing, whether you're succeeding in it, whether it may be, we are where we are.
Well, a lot of people don't see the results because they're not trying to meet God halfway.
Yes, effort.
You ain't putting no effort, you ain't gonna get no kind of work out of it. You got to do something, bro. You can't be sitting here stationary. You got to do something.
Effort. Effort is the key, and that's what it is. It's effort. Like, you may not want to put that pig heart in you, but guess what? That's what you got. You may not want to live in the house you're living in, but that's where you at.
Count your blessings.
Exactly.
Could not have it at all.
You may not want to. You may not want to be driving in that Datsun, and you watching homeboy drive off in the Tesla. But guess what? At least you're rolling.
Better to have it and not need it, than to need it and not have it.
I know y'all done seen that. I know y'all done seen all them jokers that be walking up on the interstate. Walking.
What you mean?
On the interstate. People be walking on the freeway.
Yeah. Just walking. Man. Walking.
Nobody gonna pick nobody up, bro.
Pete and Joe. That's who's taking them to work. Pete and Joe. Pete the left one and Joe the right.
All day.
That's
man.
right.
All day, every day.
So, man, I'm saying is count your blessings and be open-minded to them, so that you know that when a blessing is coming and it's there, it's there. I'm just saying it's too much going on right now. And even if you don't believe it's a blessing from God, let's say you believe it's just the way the world worked. And even if it's the way the world worked, if you have an opportunity to do something better and to make a move,
do it.
For real. Because time ain't waiting for nobody. Time is undefeated.
TikTok.
And if you ain't living your best life right now, you need to try to figure it out. Find out things that you love. Stop doing things that everybody else do. Stop listening to people going to places. I'm going here. Stop going there. Go somewhere else different. Do some different things, man. It's 2022, man. Y'all done did everything y'all possibly could do for the past 2 years. You ain't getting nowhere. You ain't getting nowhere but sitting on your ass. Don't do it no more, man. Do something different. Do all the weird stuff that you thought about doing, but you was too scared because you didn't want to look like a fool in front of your homies. Do all that stuff. Do all that weird stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I agree. That is true.
I agree.
All that peer pressure, man. Acting like y'all too cool for school, man. Y'all crazy as hell, man. You better live your life, man. Live it. Do some crazy stuff before you get too old where you can't do it. You can be looking crazy. I wish I should have done that a long time ago. Y'all gonna be looking stupid as hell saying that. Do it.
Your kids talking about, I did that. I was thinking about doing that, but I just chose not to. Yeah.
I'm too old.
There's some things I probably should have did when I was younger, but then I think now is like, it probably was for the best that I didn't.
Yes, I feel the same way.
But at the same time, I'm older now, and I felt like, man, I probably should just did it anyway.
No,
that's really how you really feel on the inside. For it, should just did it anyway, just for the hell of it.
The whole the whole get married, have kids. I'm an older person now. I don't necessarily. I still want kids in my particular situation because I want to carry on my legacy and my family's name.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, no.
That's gonna
It's gonna be tough.
No.
I'm gonna be an old man. I'm gonna be an old man when this kid's going to college. Like really, an old man going to college. No,
right? No, that's not what
I need to get it done.
He said, "Man, I'm afraid I might come out another me." That's what he really.
Nah, man. I'm not worried about another me. One thing I can say, I can positively say, and be confident about is I feel that I am truly an amazing human being, and I feel that if any of my traits go into any child, whether it be intelligence, whether it be just the attitude or the keenness and stuff, how you treat people, I feel that that's great to have in a kid. You know, now I don't necessarily know what the other woman was gonna have, and that's the gamble.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all of a sudden it's the woman's fault.
No, I'm not saying it's the woman's fault. I'm saying
he's saying it's a gamble. It's a
gamble because you don't know what somebody else is going to bring to the table, and even when you think you understand who they are, they will show you later on that you did not know who I was. I am schizophrenic. I'm crazy. I might stab you a couple times after this baby comes out.
I love you. I hate you.
I'm gonna show you the dough. Yeah, you figure it out.
Yeah. So I mean, it's it is what it is, man. No. It is what it is.
It's so ski.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and start up from any means necessary, y'all. Any means necessary. Any means necessary, man. Because well, as I was saying earlier today, man, I had wanted to speak about the whole Regina King thing. And I wanted to give her the from any means early. And the reason I wanted to give her from any means early, even though she's going through everything she's going through right now, I kind of feel like even though she's going through everything she's going through, that she has shown throughout the years she is an amazingly strong woman herself.
Very.
Oh yeah.
And so. I feel that she's gonna rise up from all of this.
Man, so she built different, man. That woman is built different, man. Yeah. She been in a lot of different films, a lot of different like movies, a lot of different everything, man. If y'all still don't know who Regina King is, she was Riley.
And Huey.
The Boondocks.
And Huey.
The Boondocks.
From the Boondocks.
She argued with herself at the same time.
Herself.
Yeah. What is Not Heaven Can Wait? What is it? What's that Chris Rock movie?
Oh, you talking about the when he went to heaven, when he died as a comedian and he came back as an old rich white man?
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the movie, but I love it. Yeah. And she was amazing on that movie too.
Yes. And she was a strong black woman there. Yeah, but she portrays it, but at the same time, if you look at how she speaks out of and off camera as well, you see that she has a strong being about her, and she got a lot of support.
She old school, so you know
I do feel she got some energy.
I feel that she's gonna have this pain for a while, but it's not gonna stop her from being able to show her strength from time to time.
Exactly.
And that's why I want to give her from any means necessary early.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Like a good idea to me.
So you know how we do this, guys. We want to just tell you guys, thank you guys for listening. You know, we're about to end it in a second, but before we go, make sure you guys are going to checking out theshelterpodcast.com, www.theshelterpodcast.com. Check us out, view us, show us some love, show us some appreciation. Get some merch, buy our new mugs, buy our new blankets. We got our faces on it. We looking beautiful. Beautiful.
I don't know what I look like, but I hope I look all right.
You too sexy for your shirt. Too sexy for your jeans.
I'm always
too sexy for your.
Nah, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Don't tell him he's too sexy.
Nah, okay. He'll actually start feeling it.
Yeah, you right about that.
He will start feeling it. Listen. They say I can't give compliments. Don't give none to Ninja.
All right. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. Okay.
But nah, man.
Way too sexy.
We got our cups in there. It's me, Trap, and CP, Ninja. We're all on the cups. We're on some of the merchandise and stuff in there now too. We've been doing a lot more of advertising our faces, advertising who we are. Because we want you guys to know who's producing this, who's putting this stuff together, who's coming through, week by week to give you guys some fire every time. Today we couldn't have Trap in, but we're gonna have Trap back in with us sometime,
Yeah.
right away, as soon as we can. But we're gonna keep everything moving, man. If one of us goes down, it's been great because we had enough of us to somebody comes and steps up and we put together a show. Whether it's like it is in the beginning with me and CP by ourselves, talking and doing what we got to do. And Ninja coming through, me and him doing episodes and shows by ourselves. Me and Travis done episodes by ourselves, and so it's been great. It's been fun, and it's great to have supported cast like I do with these guys. So appreciate everything we're doing there.
We try.
But please make sure you guys are listening to us on Spotify. If you're on YouTube, check us out on our YouTube. I like to say I appreciate all the new followers that we got. And I appreciate the merchandise sales that came through as well. You guys been helping us out big time.
Yep.
Keep on supporting us. Keep on, because it's a big deal.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm surprised to say, but we have way more women listening to us than I thought. And I think that's a dope.
Because
the ladies.
Somebody want to listen to us?
Yes.
Really?
That's always amazing. Because especially when you have a show like this where it's a bunch of brothers up here talking. We don't always get that same love from women when it comes to this kind of thing. But I've noticed that the numbers, it's about the same as far as women and men. And cool. In some weeks and sometimes women actually overshoot the men on listening to the show. I think that's a really dope.
Appreciate all the support, man. Y'all just dope, man.
Oh, much love. Yes. For real though.
I've been shocked by it, but I've been happy with it. I don't care generally if
I'm happy with it.
I don't care generally because I know I never thought about it. I really don't care much if we have more women listen to our show or we have more men listen to our show.
Right.
But
listening,
let's just be as long as we got someone listening. But to be honest with you, it's an amazing thing to have four guys get on there and start talking. And in some episodes, in some situations, sometimes we have more women listeners than we have men listeners. And I don't know if what we're saying is something that they can vibe with, or it just makes sense, or they just like the show, or they come here to laugh at CP. I don't know what it is, but
are you entertained? Come on,
but
I'm happy.
For real. We appreciate it. We appreciate it anyway. We don't care.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it, man.
For real.
So thank you guys for checking us out and buying the merch, taking care of us. We appreciate it. But y'all know what it is, man. We about to go ahead and get rid of this.
The ladies are coming to see your freckles. My wife already flirted with you.
Hey.
What you got going on? We ain't doing this today. We're not doing this right now.
And I am not in this.
We are nowhere near this. This is not.
I'm not gonna get beat up. I'm not getting beat up.
We're not doing
nothing.
I'm not gonna beat you up. She's gonna beat you up.
Anyways, listen. let's do it this way, guys. All right, CP, you know what to do, brother. It's your turn.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, peace up, A-Town down. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. Please like and hit us as many times as you can. Any questions? Let's go.